Make a motion to Clint Mathis.
I'll figure that.
Well, that sounds like I was saying.
Okay, you understand, and I got Clint Mathis and a second by Commissioner Tiebor. All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Election of the vice chairman, and I'll turn it over to the chairman for that.
All right, we'll take nominations for vice chair. Got Archie Cryer, any other nominations? Is there a second? Got a second, all in favor of Archie Cryer?
I do.
Congratulations. And secretary will, unless there's any opposition, will nominate Miss Margie by acclamation. Oh, can you do it? All right, departmental safety planning for the upcoming year. Who's on the agenda for that?
Just speak with any departments that are ready to do.
Looks like we have, I see the fire department here.
Hey guys, you're up.
So for those of you who don't know me, I'm John Downs, I'm one of the safety officers for Stewart County Fire Rescue. And one of the jobs, obviously, house catch on fire, you know, you need to get there and go inside, so we put on ACAs, so there's been breathing apparatus go inside. And we had an issue, we have a lot of packs that failed, and right now currently we're running 2 different sets of packs. We're running the MSA and District 2, and what's the other one?
Stop water frame pack.
Shot packs on the other side of the county. And the reason that's a problem is you get everybody on one scene, and now we're trying to mix and match parts, and they don't work together, so we end up running out of stuff. So Stewart's here, and he's got more details around the cost.
Good afternoon, everyone. Right now, our air packs that we secured about 20 years ago is at the end of their life. We have been exhausting about all of our resources to get parts and keep them going again. And we have a small Band-Aid that we have put in place so we can still fulfill our duty to the citizens and to your constituents in the county. Right now, we have a bid out and a quote for 16 packs for all of District 2, which is the river all on this side. And that encompasses 4 stations. That quote is about $144,000 out of that state, this side of the county. We're asking potentially if you can assist us with 8 packs right now, and then potentially next year with another 8 packs to make us right. We're trying to look forward and before it becomes no bigger issue right now. And I'll be able to answer your questions on the SCBA.
What's the cost of each one?
So right now, with the cost of each one, you're looking at about $10,000, and that comes with a new mask, 2 bottles, and the pack itself. They will last roughly 20 years, and the bottles will last 30 years before they reach their end of life.
So, I mean, this was brought to my attention. One reason why I wanted to call the meeting is we had a meeting over there at the actual station. Of course, I'm out of Station 9. And half the bottles we have there, even though we had purchased some used at one time, they're now obsolete, cannot be worked on. Even if we tried to bring them back together to make them operational, if something went wrong, it'd be under classification as a wrongful death or something of that nature. We owe, I think as a citizen here, we owe the fire department at least safety equipment. Now, I hate that it went this far, because we do need 16 to make us whole. That's only a start in the bucket. But, without PPE, without, the safety apparatuses that we have, we're asking these guys who volunteered their lives to, on the line. So I was like, well, we got to bring this in front of the actual safety committee, and I brought the chairman and, them, had a discussion with the captains and chiefs on that side. We're at a loss now. I know there's not a red team or something like that that has to be set up, because it seems like that's all changed. But you would be sending guys into a fire with really nobody outside to come get them if something happened. There's only 3 packs at Station 9 right now that work. So that means if you set up a red team, 2 in, 2 out, which I still do, you would be 2 with 1.
How many hours do we have each student?
But we hope we get the 8 now, the ask is we would have 4 to give everybody over here that has 3, because we spread them back out. Everybody have enough for a red team that gets District 2 back in level. District 1, they're using the other packs at the moment, correct?
That's right.
So they have those, but most of the time cross-training on packs is another safety concern. because you're used to doing exactly the same thing, especially when it's pitch black and you're in the dark on a pack. What you see, I've never worn an MSA in my life, I've always worn Scots. So we'll keep those on that side, but they're slowly gonna, they're old deteriorated packs that we're donating. They really need to be go through and certified as well. The bottles, in the cases of those, most of the bottles we've had, they've been here before I was in the fire department. We begged, borrowed, and stole to try to put these things back together, and now it's there at the black span where we can't. More than I thought initially myself after conversations with them. That's why inherited caution is what we, at least, the citizens deserve. You know, we have a volunteer fire department, the guys working in the fire department. The health and safety is the number one thing we should look at, not trucks, not any of the other stuff. It's okay if you get there, but if you can't get in and help anybody, or protect the actual person breathing the chemicals or whatever may be in the actual house, it's a problem. We want the Stewart County Fire Service to come up with a long-term plan, you know, so it doesn't come up with $80,000 out of the bucket every single time. But then the inventory came out the way it did, and the conversations I had with them and other people, and then the director was like, that's a problem too.
So, you talking, how many fire stations you know?
There we go.
How many?
10,
10 or
and each station usually has 4 packs at each station with 4 extra bottles. I'll go, yes, 8 stations, 4 packs, 32 sets, if you want to buy everything, then you take 32 sets to get all the price.
So how many packs do you need today to get you 4 and 4 on every apparatus?
are you,
I'm just functional packs, not necessarily new, but how many would you need to buy new today to get you 4 air packs and 4 spare bottles working on every apparatus? Not
So-
necessarily all new today.
so right now, we only carry breathing apparatuses on our engines.
Sure, right, yeah, that's what I'm.
Okay, so right now on our engines, we're averaging about 3 per station, and that's both districts for the whole county.
So how many do you need to get to 4 and 4 on every engine?
Approximately 8.
And I certainly understand the different brands, that is the
Stewart, what's on station 10?
Station 10 has 3 Scott packs and 3 spare bottles. I just went and did a service on all of them. I'm the mechanic for the breathing apparatuses. Department invested in me to, you know, be trained to do all the maintenance and the upkeep on it and to keep, you know, them functioning as long as possible.
Which is still for us, because if I do remember, we used to have to pay somebody to come in and work on it.
100%, and that usually costs about $200 per pack versus you doing it in-house, you're just paying for parts.
those bottles, what kind of, I mean, carbon fiber bottles, or what are we looking at?
So they're still carbon fiber bottles. Right now, we have the new stock ones that we got in 2018, they're 30-year bottles, and almost all departments are coming out with 30, or all brands are coming out with 30-year life carbon fiber. We still have a handful of stations that have, we lost about 15 bottles this last go around. We lost the 15-year lifespan.
And tell me again, how much, how many 8 cost?
What's the
$8,000.
$8,000.
Yes, sir.
Now, let it be something to bring up that,
Well, I think this committee would just be a recommending committee, of course, so if you guys recommend it, we'll pass it on.
Mayor, would you have, I mean, if we were to recommend this, would you have a specific pot of money you want to look at using?
I can tell you that this would be a direct reflection of TVA impact money. It's impacting the entire county in some way, form, or fashion, and we have that money available.
If, I think my statement would be, if we were to give the, you know, give the air packs, or give the funding for making air packs for the fire service, I would hope that you all would pursue an AFG grant, the next time it comes open for the remaining packs, because the situation you just described is a won't say slam dunk, but it's a very big high priority for AFG. And if that's laid out right and described right, I think that you could potentially be successful there.
And that is something I forgot to say, Ethan did tell me on the way over here, we have grants applied for, but nothing has been given to us or has been taken away, not given as well. So, we're waiting on some, but this is kind of an emergent need, and that's what we're asking.
Chairman, I would say, Chairman, I always expect Chief Officer to make that application.
Yeah, that'll be a high priority on AFG for sure. It was 20 years ago when Mayor came with the AFG grant. It's a very similar situation today that it was 20 years ago when that was named. So I think you could be successful with the right application. Yeah, sure. I'm just saying that we need to get you there.
I think that's the need that I was looking for, is that we need them now. We can't wait on the grant. In my opinion, something happens and we didn't bring it forward. And me knowing, captains knowing, chiefs knowing, that it needed to be brought up and some solution brought to them. And now what are we going to do as a direction? I knew they had already applied for a grant, but the point is we need to get that out. And at least try to get them started.
How many fires have we had in the last year?
I can't give you that. Do you remember what he said? I want to say it was over 500 responses, but I can't think how many fires.
So I don't have the exact number of structure fires, but we average about one structure fire a month without going back and pulling the data from our CAD and with the help of dispatch, EMA. But we've had a lot of brush fires. SCBAs are more than just, the PPE for house fire. It's also PPE for, low oxygen, so confined space, hazardous materials, so car fires, any and everything where you wouldn't want to breathe anything in like that. It's the need for those air packs.
When I started, we didn't wear them very much. Now it's mandatory to safety officers and things like that. So we turned the corner there. They're used a lot more. I'm like, during COVID, Station 9, because of what happened, we went and purchased our own, our own mask. And then the necessary process, and then had to get 2 bottles to set us up. I'll never buy from Dalmatian or whatever. That was $7,000 that we got went basically in about 3 or 4 years. But we don't know what's going on.
Are there any recommendations on these 8 packs?
Actually, and also as well, District 2.
I think 8 gets us the mandate, right? So it holds us off.
And they're good for approximately 20 years, you say?
Yes.
That would give you guys plenty of time to formulate a plan to change out a couple of years, grant money and things like that, that we can help you with.
That's absolutely what we're saying. The packs in District 1 right now, to address you, Commissioner, is that we can probably get approximately another couple of years out of it and identify where we are now with the help of our board of directors and our chief officers. We're trying to lay out essentially a yearly plan to start phasing out. It's just, it kind of came up and hit us out of the blue. We kind of got that sucker punch. We're trying to address it now before it becomes an even worse issue.
I'm going to advocate for the take or two, but I do know also a lot of the reason, from what I was told, that we've had a lot of issues with trucks as well. It's kind of a step back. We've spent a lot of money repairing and replacing trucks. I know I have a Station 9 as well. We're buying used pieces of equipment, putting band-aids on it. We're sucking rocks out of lakes and everything else, trying to make it work. We're going to need a long-term plan, make sure that the existence of the fire department works and the community supports it as well.
All right. Any recommendations?
every,
It's
It's 16 total
16
bottles.
bottles.